Kearis, just real quick, what has been your view of the development of the offense since JT came on the scene? Not comparing him with any quarterbacks before, but how have things changed in the offense, and what's different that you'll take into the Cincinnati game?
We've been more efficient. We've been able to stay on the field, convert on third downs, make big plays when needed, and just continue to stay on the field and move the ball. We've been more efficient just by the pass game and the run game being balanced, and hope to carry it over to the game this week.
Hey, Zamir, my question is for you. You kind of explain how going through all the things you've gone through on the field has made you the football player you are, and how are you better for it?
I'll say just going through it with my teammates. It's a lot better for me just being there for me and just working hard with them guys and my coaching staff and my family being there for me. So yeah, it's been great.
All right, up next, let's have Mike Griffith with Dog Nation and Dean Legge with Dog Post.
Hey, Zamir, we were talking to some Cincinnati players, and they were talking about toughness. And I think the corner said they feel like there's, as tough as Power 5. I guess I would just ask you about that toughness element to a football game. You seem to be a guy, a tone setter when you run it up in the hole there. You seem to not be too shy about contact. How important is it for teams to establish toughness? And what are your thoughts about a program like Cincinnati that doesn't play in the SEC, saying they feel like they can jump in the ring and match SEC toughness?
I personally feel like no matter who you play, you gotta go out there and just play hard. So it really don't matter to me. Everything has to be physical and just play hard.
My question is for both guys. What was y'all's reaction? When did y'all know for sure that y'all would not play that final game against Vanderbilt, and how quickly did you turn towards this game for the seniors and so forth?
Zamir first.
I can't even remember when we found out, but I wanted to play the game. Well, we wanted to play the game badly, so we were just disappointed. But we just figured that the bowl game would be fun for us. So we just go bounce back this week and just play hard and just try to get that W.
All right, Kearis.
I want to say we found out towards the beginning of that week, around Tuesday, that Ben decided it wasn't going to play. I mean, it was tough on the team because we only had 3 home games this year and a lot of road games. So it wasn't quite exciting just to be able to play in front of our home fans one more time. But now we get the opportunity to play a great bowl game right in our backyard in Atlanta, and we're going to take full advantage of it and every opportunity just to go out there and play our best game.
All right, up next, let's have Jake Rowe with Dogs 247 and then Seth Emerson with The Athletic.
Zamir, with your injury situation and everything you've kind of been through there, I mean, are you considering coming back next year? Have you made that decision? I guess the same for you too, Kearis, because you're also draft eligible. What are you guys' plans for next year?
I'm just trying to focus on this season right here and just end right with the win. So I'm not really focused on that right now.
Same what Zamir said. I haven't really thought about what's my plan for after the season. I'm just focused on the bowl game, and hopefully we get the win.
Yeah.
Also, for both guys, now having worked under Coach Monken for a year, how would you describe him as a coach, and what's this year been like working with him?
Kearis, you want to take that one first?
I can take it. It's been working with Coach Monk has been quite different, especially with him coming as our new OC, having to learn through Zooms, and just having not been able to be around him the whole year has been kind of a challenge because just learning new offense through Zoom. But once we got on campus, we could just tell he's a lead type of guy. I could tell what he likes to do with the offense, and he has put us in situations to be successful. And that's been quite exciting this year, especially towards the end of this season. by the way we've been performing these last couple of weeks, and it's been fun just seeing us putting points on the board.
Just like Kearis said, at first it was kind of different because of like the Zoom calls and not really like being like actually like doing stuff. But like, once we did get here, like it was very simple and like Coach Monken really broke it down for us and yeah, like we just rolled on from there.
All right, up next, let's have Charles Odom with AP and then Ryan Nabelsi with UJSports.com.
For Kearis, Cincinnati's defensive coordinator Marcus Freeman today said he believes that JT probably has the strongest arm that he's faced in his time there as defensive coordinator. For you on the field, what does that arm strength mean to you? What kind of confidence does that bring to you guys as receivers?
It brings a lot of confidence to us as a unit on offense, just knowing that we can throw the ball downfield if we need to, and just knowing that we have a quarterback who is reliable, able to throw the ball downfield, and we have great receivers on the outside and within the slot that we know we can run past guys. And it would be quite a challenge because Cincinnati has a great defense and especially a great pass defense. So it'd be a great challenge to see what they bring. And of course, we're gonna come with our A game as well.
Question for Zamir and Kearis, both of you, if you would, give me your impressions of what it's like in the huddle with JT Daniels, not in comparison to the other guys, but, you know, things were obviously a bit more productive with him in there. And if you would, just kind of give me something he said in this huddle to you guys, something he's done. You don't have to give me a story, but just give us some insight into what JT Daniels is like on the field.
Zamir, you want to go first? Yeah, you got it.
He's like just a vocal guy. Like he's like always talking and just always joking around. So like, yeah, like for me, like in like the backfield with him, like it's just fun. So yeah, that's all really for me.
Just being around JT, you'll actually learn like how smart he is. He's very intelligent guy. He's able to make checks. He sees things that we don't see. He just puts us in a great position, be successful. Just preaching out reads, anything like that. I feel like a great job up to this point, just by managing the game, and that just comes with experience and confidence.
All right, up next, let's have David Pascal with Chattanooga and then Connor Riley with Dog Nation.
Yeah, for both players. I mean, we all know how this season has transpired, and we know that Friday is your last game. Given your performances at South Carolina and Missouri and the way this offense has come together, do you wish you had like 3 or 4 or 5 more games together, given what this offense has kind of done lately? Or has this been so much of a grind that you're glad it's almost over?
No, we definitely wish we had them 3 more games, but yeah, you know, but I don't know. Yeah, we definitely wish it though.
Yeah, I of course I love the game of football, and if I'm given the opportunity to go play a game, I'm going to go play it. So it's just knowing this is our last game and what's all on the line, especially for a Peach Bowl right in our backyard. It's like you get all you got, like laying on the line. So it's your last time putting on the uniform in 2020, and you got to take full advantage of it. It's like how you want to walk into the 2021 year feeling after the game. We just played in the Peach Bowl, so we just focusing on how we're going to go out there and play and just have fun doing
it. Hey, Zamir, you had your first real start last year in the Sugar Bowl. How much do you think that game and playing in the starter's role in that game really helped you?
I feel like that game helped my confidence out and just getting back there, getting back out there as a starter, just being like back in my groove and just getting the rust off. So yeah, like that game was definitely like a big part of my start now.
All right, up next, let's have Palmer Toombs at Dog Nation, and then we might open up for a couple more.
Yeah, for both guys, just looking at the offense and how young it is, has there been any sort of discussion about, you know, if everyone were to come back, all the pieces were to be there, that there's a lot of talent returning in 2021 and what the potential for that could be?
Yeah, it has been a lot of talk about potential starters for next year, but that's a long way from now. It's a lot of planning and a lot of have to go down before we get to that moment, but we're not really focusing on that right now. We're just focusing on finishing out this game and just enjoying this team and the players that we have right now, because this year's team is not going to be the same next year. So we're just going to enjoy the guys who are here now and see us out with a win.
Yeah, like Kearis said, we're just trying to send singers out right, but with a win, and just focus on us right now.
All right, let's now have Anthony Patterson.
Hey, Kearis and Zamir. These kind of two separate questions. For Kearis, this year you've been able to get more into the offense to be a vital player as far as playmaking and everything. Do you attribute that to having more opportunities this year, or just being able to put in work to earn more of a starting role, or is it a little bit of both? And for Zamir, we know you had the injuries and just being able to fight back. What does it mean to just be at this point this year, having a starting role and being able to be that main tailback that, Monken and the Bulldogs want to go to?
Basically what you said, it was just opportunity based. I was given the opportunity this year to make plays, and I I did make the plays because it's like I know what I can do. My teammates and my coaches know what I can do. It was just the small things like injuries holding me back. But now, like I said, I'm 100%, and it's like I'm trying to give it all I got every time I'm on the field, because you never know when it'll be your last play. Just take every opportunity. Just give it your best at everything you do, because it's like you never know what can happen. You never know when it's your last play. So just playing every snap, every down like it's your last, and just knowing what I wanted out of this season, just knowing that last in the season I was looking forward to, but now just being more involved in the offense, I'm actually enjoying it, I'm having fun, and I still feel like there's more inside me that I haven't shown yet, and hopefully I get to showcase in this game.
For me, like, I'm just blessed to be here, just playing on this team, and I'm just truly grateful for my teammates and my coaches and my family, all for just believing in me after like my injuries and stuff like that. So like, yeah, and just blessed. So yes, sir.
All right, we have time for about 2 more questions. Anyone want to jump in?
Zamir, how much confidence do you guys have in the running game, the way you've run the ball since the Mississippi State game? And without Ben Cleveland, what kind of change does that make with you guys' run blocking?
I feel like the linemen, bro, that's up next are ready to go. So we're pretty confident. Like we just grinding hard at practice and just working on it. So yes, sir, we gonna be all right.
All right, any more questions for Zamir or Kearis?
Kearis, I'm just curious to get your thoughts on the narrative of this game is going to be Cincinnati as a group of 5, and they're going to be hungry in this game, and Georgia is a Power 5 that didn't get where it wants to be, and it's not going to be hungry. How would you answer that narrative?
They have to put their uniform on, just like we have to put our uniform on. Like, they're humans as well, and like we just so happy was fortunate enough to get us offered to this type of school. But at the same time, we all football players. It's like whoever goes there, who's going to depend on who wants it more and who has practiced hard enough to want it. And it's nothing in the Power 5. It has nothing to do with nothing. It's just a higher rank, just a higher name of a school. But like I said, it just depends on who comes out to play harder, because any team can be beat.